Hey friends, today's tip of the day is about New Year's resolutions and goals. So I'm going to tell you something really kind of depressing about New Year's resolutions. I love them, but guess what? You already know this. They don't work. 25% of people abandon their New Year's resolutions after 1 week. 1 week. 60% abandon them after 6 months or have abandoned them by 6 months. 5% of people who lose weight with a diet keep it off. The other 95% gain it back, plus some. We all know this. This is not new news for us. We love to make New Year's resolutions, but we don't keep them. Why? Okay. I believe it's because New Year's resolutions are a dream, but not a goal. And so guess what does work? Goals. When you set a goal, when you write it down, that works. A professor in California did a study on 267 participants, and she found that you are 42% more likely to reach your goals if you write them down. Writing them down is paramount. So that's going to be your challenge for today, is to write down your goals, okay? A couple of reasons writing down your goals makes it more likely that you're going to reach them, 42% more likely. It forces you to get clear on what you want. It forces you to strategize and to brainstorm and think about it. It also motivates you, helps you keep going. It helps you filter out the things that are going to get in the way of your goals. It helps you focus on what you need and filter out the people, the activities, and the things, Netflix, that are going to get in the way of your goals. Okay? It helps you concentrate on what really matters, and it keeps you on track. If you plan a trip and you don't even know where you're going, you don't know how you're going to get there, it also causes you stress if you don't write down your goals. It helps to reduce stress if you write down your goals because you know exactly what the measure is and you can feel good about hitting it and you can know when you don't hit it, but you don't have to feel stressed about all the different things because you didn't make a clear goal. And finally, a really good thing about writing down your goals is that you can focus on small wins. Sound familiar? We're focusing on that this year with Plexus, but what do I mean by that? When you write down your goals, you can break them into small categories and you can have small wins that add up to big wins because we know that in life and in this business especially, the little things add up to the big things. And it's consistency in the little things over time that will make you a diamond, okay? So bottom line here is you need to write down your goals, okay? A dream is just a dream until you write it down. But when you write it down, it has the power to change your life. And that's what we want, okay? So we want you to write down your goals. I want you to write down like a weekly goal. I want you to write down, I mean, maybe even start super small. Write down a daily goal. Every day, I want you to have one daily goal. And I want you to write it down, okay? And then have a weekly goal. So for right now, you can have a goal for January 2nd or January 3rd. Then you need to have a goal for this week. Then have a goal for January. And then I want you to think about what is your goal for the quarter or your goal for convention contests. So I want you to write down those different goals. A daily goal, a weekly goal, a monthly goal, and your quarter goal, which is your convention contest goal, okay? And I want you to write those down and share it with someone because here is a super, super fun fact. Remember I said that 42% of the people who write down their goals were 42% more likely to reach them? That number goes up to 78% if you share with a friend. So let's share our goals, guys. Love y'all.